Difference between early modern humans and modern humans today. The only possible difference between early modern humans of that period and modern humans today is in the number of mutations, or even rather in the methylations. Consensus claims these additional mutations and/or methylations to be superior, or to have made us modern humans superior. This, while we know from research they make those that underwent such mutations at least on occasions more prone to diseases. One of the supposed differences between early modern humans and modern humans is that the modern humans that provingly did not coexisted with Neanderthals, simply because the Neanderthals already were extinct when they arrived dominantly between 8,000 and 4,500 years ago, supposedly carry a by consensus supposed Neanderthal fraction. This while the for consensus and alternative historians early modern humans that indeed coexisted in immediate range with Neanderthals. This occasionally so for thousands of years, all went extinct, and even more importantly at no point in time did pass on any of their by consensus supposed Neanderthal fraction, this to any of us modern humans today. Ranis in Germany finds. These cases of extinction of early modern humans are known as the Ranis fossils, and include the well-studied Ranis 13 fossil. Interestingly, the finds form one part of the earlier by us mentioned Linkombian Ranisian LRJ, transition period complex of Northern Europe, that we claim were visited exclusively for mining, and not to definitively migrate to, as in the case of the Polygonal Works range. We also can safely assume that these places were too cold, and consequently too inhabitable to be the main subject of their polygonal buildings or works. Recent studies have shown that bifacial leaf points similar to those from Ranis and Gersmanowis blade points can be assigned to the final Middle Paleolithic. The stratigraphy of Ranis seems to reinforce the typo-technological arguments for a late, transition period assemblage, as it is probably the only LRJ site in Northern Europe where the final Middle Paleolithic is overlain by an early Upper Paleolithic assemblage. Bacho Kiro in Bulgaria finds. According to consensus, one of the more important European initial Upper Paleolithic assemblages in Europe is that of Layer 11 at Bacho Kiro, Bulgaria. This assemblage, which has been called Bacho Kirian, contains elements of both the Middle and the Upper Paleolithic, though most place it in the latter. The technology is levalloy, and retouched points are common, but there are also Upper Paleolithic types, and the use of non-local raw materials represents a complete break from the Middle Paleolithic. While some have tried to link Layer 11 to the subsequent Aurignacian, this link is not at all clear, and Layer 11 is probably better compared to other levalloy transitional industries like Boca Layer 1 to 3, and the Bohunician. Further, according to consensus, it is of key importance to learn who made this industry and to determine its date. This is exactly what we of Origin for Existence are trying to achieve with this and other videos. According to us of Origin for Existence. For us of Origin for Existence, modern human supervisors and working-class Neanderthals would also be sent, or together take part in expeditions to the Linkombian Ranisian Gersmanowician, LRJ, rich resource mountain ranges, this to harvest essential ores and resources they did not find or not enough in the by them inhabited polygonal structures range itself. As said, and contrary to the polygonal structures range, in these exceptional ranges they would not prepare similar polygonal structures, nor acropolis-like structures for their cultures, because these locations were too cold for these cultures, and or too isolated from the routes these humans needed to explore and control. Candidate modern humans did not pass on their DNA. Candidate modern humans supposedly carrying the supposed Neanderthal fraction went extinct early on, and did not pass on any of their DNA, consequently also did not pass on their supposed Neanderthal fraction from supposed interbreeding with Neanderthals. Consequently, these supposed modern humans and candidate proof of the Neanderthal fraction hypothesis do not at all confirm this Neanderthal interbreeding hypothesis, which is essential for consensus in general, and specifically for the out of Africa hypothesis. Some of our most advanced and renommated scientists point out all of our above hypotheses, this ever so more clearly, but consensus and alternative historians keep on negating the absolute improbability of what they go on promoting on almost daily basis. This to the general public. Because of this long-term and ongoing misinformation, we 8 billion so-called modern humans keep on missing the evidence of what the past and our past could teach us, and what could make us humans thrive, and also keep us healthy. Support from South America. Coming back to the polygonal structures range migrating humans. Most probably, and if necessary, they would get continuous support from their origin culture in South America. as well as the whole of their Atlantis-like culture. Consequently, no others except these Aurignacian culture people and their related classes would be in place and in power and control in this range. This so during the period here in focus between 47,000 to 41,000 years ago. The next step would be further expanding to the east of the Mediterranean and behind, of which evidence exists. Please comment with your doubts and remarks, as we pretend to complete or to remake this same video, for it to become more useful and or understandable for you and others. Also ask for more or better illustrations and or proofs, if this need would exist. Please remember that you cannot call yourself alternative historians or historians, if you do not bring history or do not bring a fully scientifically supported history without too many paradigms, like consensus still does, and most historians, even alternative historians, now do, while being unaware of the improbability of what they use and base themselves on. Thank you.